Okay. So are we leaving town? Yep. Or are we done? I can't tell. I think that's it. Alright. Anyway. That's Tressa's story. Let's see. What is this? Is this the one with the thief? Yeah, Shrine of the Prince of Thieves. Okay. So her next story is actually completely doable right now. It's only level 34. But let's see. Maybe we should just finish up Hanit and Alphen, maybe? Okay. So we'll go to Stonegar. We'll just finish up all the chapter 2s. That's right. I had business here. Oh wow, Cyrus has business here. Huh. If you're at Stonegar after learning the original copy might be there, but you can't help but feel that someone's been watching you, versus you travel to Stonegar where your master Zonta was headed when he penned his first and only letter, and so your search begins. I'm not gonna lie, I'm way more interested in Cyrus's story. So let's do a tale for another day. I gotta get Tressa the fuck out of my party. Where's the end? Okay. Change party. Actually, I should put Therion in. Yeah, let's do Cyrus' story. Therion isn't too far behind. So what I need him to do... And poison. I mean, I could just teach him it. Or Aber's Reckoning. That's right, I spent all this shit on the Cleric. So that way he could get a saving grace. Mercy Strike. Wait, is that Primrose? Oh, what the hell is she doing here? Call me if you need me. I'm ever ready to take this state. Okay, sure. Anyway. Where's the weapon shop? In a big-ass city. But I don't see the weapon shop. It's probably further up in the town, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, I need to see what I can take from people. I need to remember that you have to manually take from every single person you see. If they have a bubble, you can steal it. Stimulating bracelet, protective ring. That's right. Steal from the true believer. Wind soul stone, tough nut. I'm not going to use any of the nuts. I think I'm going to save them in case I actually need them later. To round out a character's stats. This isn't like Kingdom Hearts, where for the most part in Kingdom Hearts, I kind of got away with only putting everything on Sora. Obviously here, I need to round out my party because I'm going to need an entire party's worth of people to kill almost anything in this game with routine maintenance. With routine easiness. So I don't want to pour it all on Ulbrich. Oh shit, look at this guy. Just a longbow. Why is he carrying a bow around? Alright, yeah, this is better. Who else uses bows here? Probably give that to Hanit then. Empty coin pouch. We're great people. We're just robbing everyone. Studying the Ventus dynasty, which prospered 3 centuries afore our time. Ventus III is my favorite of the kings. He was renowned for his drawings and painting. Strange thing is, one day Ventus III suddenly stopped painting and never touched a brush again, as if he lost his muse. A queer mystery, fair to say, and I'm setting about to solve it. A royal secret. Okay. Battle axe. Bronze armor. This is all garbage. Unerring bracelet. Oh crap, yeah, that's a story place. What's back here? Okay. Elemental shield. Elemental robe. Probably all outdated at this point. This tome came from a land across the sea. It appears to describe the lives and customs of the people who live there. Sadly, it's written in a script I can neither make heads nor tails of. I wonder if anyone can. Lost in translation. Steal from the kid, of course. There you go. Take some candy. Literally like taking candy from... Oh, well, it's candy from a baby. Close enough. Stealing from a kid. Fortifying nut. I wonder if my party members are actually like aware of Therian literally stealing everything that isn't bolted down. I think it's hilarious, but that's just me. There you go. Look, unerring bracelet. Another bow. Sharp nut. What's up here? Specterwood Path. I still haven't found the weapon shop, but it's good. I'm exploring around Stoneguard, because I don't think I've ever really explored it here. I think I just came here once and just kept going. Soothing Dust. Soothing Dust. Oh, fuck, the last one. Injurer's Dust, which I can steal from this one just fine. Let me steal this, the Shadow Bow, which is occasionally blinds target. The Forbidden Blade, a 0% chance to steal it. This weapon is so good, I still have no chance to steal it. I'm level 40. So, fuck it. I gotta come back later and take it. I mean, it's not like he's going anywhere, but it's kind of crazy when you think about it. Horn Cleaver isn't better. Killer Bow isn't really better. Soldier's Longbow isn't really better. Yeah, I'm pretty much outclassed for everything in this area. I need to buy more Inspiriting Plums. I think there's the only place I can go... Oh, hold on, there's more people to pilfer from. Dazzling Artwork for 15%. Like how just a lot of them have just like really low level stuff. And then that one dude has an item I can't even attempt to try to steal. Rock Cleaver. I miss games that let you craft your own weapons. Put like weird shit on it. I know sometimes you can that ends up being really broken. Like, oh shit. Okay, Curious Antique. Elemental Augmentor. Alright, well let me go save. Save real quick. Because I absolutely want to steal that. Oh, there's no save point here. Okay. Well, we'll just roll the dice. I couldn't fuck up more than twice, right? The Mighty Belt is physical... Oh, shit. Well, let's get this first. Okay. The Troublemaker, get out of here. Okay, yeah. Whatever. Okay, that's all I want. Before it calls the gods. Critical or max SP? Let's do this. Full flat 100. And obviously this one's for Ulbrich. Alright. Oh, well I need to give someone the critical up. What's Ulbrich's other one? Accuracy? Oh, fuck that. Well, actually... Speed 50. I like Speed 50 on her because it lets her move sooner. We could give her this. Give her more SP to kind of soak. Lightning. Yeah, none of these are good. So we'll give him... Wait, why does he need accuracy? What? We'll give him the critical, maybe? Well, at the bare minimum, I can give him the ring. because it's at least going to make him more rounded. I mean, I might as well give him the critical then, right? Might as well have it on someone. Okay, well, oh, wait, hold on. I didn't talk to him after I stole from him. Okay, element train thermal violence. Yeah, okay. Up to no good. So basically, there's probably some brutes I need to challenge. Okay, anyway. Now that that's done... let's hear a tale. Cyrus Chapter 3. The story so far. In Quarry Crest, Cyrus used his powers of deduction to get to the bottom of a series of kidnappings perpetrated by the depraved scholar Gideon, who was harvesting the villagers' blood for his dark research. It was in Gideon's sickening laboratory that Cyrus discovered it. A translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Though the history of the dark arts intrigued him, he could not sit idly by while his peers used knowledge for evil, and so Cyrus came to Stoneguard, where the tome was bound. Would he find answers here, or only more dreadful questions? Stoneguard at last. A sprawling city if I ever saw one. Talk about searching for a needle in a haystack. Yeah, it is actually a pretty big city. That's a fair point. First, I should review where we stand. Like as not, the translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell was produced by a bookmaker in this town. But where to begin my search? Logically speaking, it would make the most sense to begin at the source. Which means head straight for... oh, the bindery, of course. I had no clue what that building was from the outside. I thought we were going to go talk to the guy who was talking about tomes before. Who?
Very well.
Let the investigation begin. Yeah, he's clearly aware of the dude following him. He even said so much to, Holbrick. This dude has literally followed us across the entire realm numerous times, so he's pretty damn devoted.
Take care.
Scholar. You know, I feel it now too, the unmistakable sense of being watched. For my part, the feeling was faint at first and came and went, but it grows stronger with every step we take. Undoubtedly, your instincts are sharper than mine. How did you acquire them, I wonder? I cannot say. It is something that I learned on the battlefield. By what means, I do not rightfully know. I was hoping there was some easy trick to it. It is easy enough if you are willing to fight as many battles as I have. I think easy here means something different to you and me. Fair enough. Even a scholar such as yourself cannot know everything there is to know of this world. Oh, damn. Okay. I'm gonna pilfer the shit off this guy. He's carrying a bunch of grapes.
Indeed.
Okay, we have to scrutinize him. I sold a book of my making to Dominic, a translator. His home lies on the east side of town. Oh no, it would seem I owe this Dominic fellow a visit. I should be able to find him in the workshop just east of here. Okay.
Excuse me.
Beg pardon, is this the residence of...
My
I don't know who you are, but I am not in the mood for company. If you could just spare a moment, kind sir, there's something I'd like to ask you. I said I wish to see no one. Leave me at once. Seems like a stubborn one. I'll have to find another way. Pray forgive the intrusion. A good day to you, sir. Might behoove me to find out a bit more about our friend Dominic. Oh, you mean like this guy right here? So you were refused. Indeed, it would appear we have no one to rely on but ourselves. This Dominic fellow, stubborn coot, wouldn't you say? A type incredibly common in the world of philosophy and science. So you're going to find out more about him? Certainly, if I can do that, I might find a means by which to make him listen to me. I shall start by talking to his colleagues and other associates. Good luck, those bookish types are battier than the Carrion Caves. Myself included. No response. And Dominic went and shut himself off from the world after his only daughter succumbed to sickness 15 years ago. He has closed himself off to the world since losing his dear daughter. Tower Shield. If this was Dark Souls, that would be a pretty cool thing, but not here. Dominic had a translation commission. Or had he thought would earn him a fortune, still rues the day he said yes to it, poor lad. Yeah, so he very clearly has not done the cleanest of jobs, and he's also kind of down on his luck. Oh, this is that dude. Okay, whatever. Sold some medicine to Dominic about 15 years ago, I think. Yeah, okay, he can just... yeah, he remembers exactly what happened. Was in a spot of a bother, as I recall, financial... Oh! So his medicine was probably shitty. It couldn't save his... Yeah.
Well.
Probably sold him either bad medicine or just he couldn't save his daughter and he feels bad about it. That's why he remembers it. He was like, oh, 15 years ago I did something completely unrelated to anything now. Eidetic memory.
Excuse me.
Beg pardon, Master Dominic. I am Cyrus, the scholar who called upon you earlier. Regan, I already told you, I do not want to see you. He lost his daughter. Okay. What task did he take? It was to translate a book. My reasoning is correct. This is undoubtedly why Dominic has cut off all contact with the outside world. Do not mean to open old wounds, friend, but I have heard that you lost your dear daughter to illness some 15 years ago. Since then you have secluded yourself and cut off all contact with the outside world. In order to procure the elixirs that might save your daughter, you need a coin quickly and in large quantities. And so you accepted an unusual task.
Yes.
To wit, producing a translation of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Who told you this? The book that you translate is now in my possession. Clearly, you are a scholar of great knowledge and wisdom. You took care to omit the most horrific passages, doubtless because you recognized the danger they posed. As an academic, I will not stand idly by as knowledge is used for the purpose of evil. And so I ask you, who commissioned this translation from you? Come inside. Thank you, friend.
Listen.
But where should I even begin? 15 years ago, a man came here to me with a request he said was of dire import. I go, there's a rabbit strung up back there. That's hilarious. Strangely, I cannot recall his name. He was a scholar, and from his words, one could tell that his mind was as sharp as a blade. But what I remember more than anything were his eyes, which were blood red with a zeal for knowledge that bordered on obsession. Red eyes. Could it be? No, perish the thought. I say that in recent years he accepted a prestigious position at a Royal Academy in Atlasdam. Wow. Good gods. Headmaster Yvonne? Or was it Yvonne or Yvonne? I can't remember.
Yes. Ah, yes.
It's still coming back to me now. Yvonne was his name. Yeah, that was an exclamation mark. I'm sorry. He came to me, a mighty and venerable tome in hand. That tome was From the Far Reaches of Hell. I did not have to think twice. And full well the danger posed by the forbidden knowledge within.
Yes.
Yes, I was not blind to the risk. And yet, what choice do I have? The medicines my daughter required cost a veritable fortune, and I am but a humble scholar. So you followed Yvonne's instructions to the letter? Yes, I translate that dreadful tone. All the while fearing for my life what horrors might come to pass if the knowledge fell into the wrong hands. In the end, even the rarest of elixirs could not save my poor girl. Looking back, I believe this was divine punishment for my sins. And Monsieur Yvonne, whatever was the man thinking? Well, yeah, the man is a dickhead. We've known this since chapter 1. See, the book is in your possession. I beg of you, promise me. I'll see that it is never again used to bring pain and suffering. You have my word. The pain and guilt you bear is surely beyond my understanding, but I hope this will bring you even a small measure of solace. Rest your heart easy, friend, as best you can. Don't worry, we'll leave and he'll get assassinated.
You have my thanks.
Cyrus, was it? You have my thanks. We'll leave, he'll get assassinated not even 5 minutes later. He knows too much. And he talks too much.
Come now.
Well, you're going to keep hiding in the shadows, or shall we end this charade? Is that the professor's assistant? So you were wise to my presence. I knew I was being followed, yes. Yeah, it's his assistant. I don't remember her name. And so you mean you outside the academy. You're the headmaster's assistant. Oh yeah, we didn't learn her name. It was just headmaster's assistant, I think, right?
Call me Lucia.
Lucia. Maybe we did. I don't know. Whatever.
Greetings.
Well, pleasure. And why have you followed me here, Miss Lucia?
I apologize.
Forgive me, Professor Albright. I meant no offense. I overheard that you were investigating the whereabouts of a certain tome. A tome by the name of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Is this correct? And what if it is? When I'm about to say, I ask that you keep in the utmost confidence. I have reason to believe Headmaster Yvonne is plotting something unsavory involving the self-same tome. So the thief who stole the book from the archive... Yeah, come on, get on with it, buddy. It's kind of obvious.
Yes.
The headmaster himself. Of this I am all but certain. The headmaster's assistant I may be, but first and foremost I am a scholar in my own right. I will not stand to see my profession's good name sullied by one who would use the knowledge in the name of evil. This is why... you came here seeking my aid. Yes, my intuition as an academic tells me you are a man to be trusted. I don't really trust her, though. As you may be aware, Headmaster Yvonne hails from Stoneguard himself.
Yes.
So I was planning to investigate that very matter after I was done here. The house in which she was born still stands. Yet there are ominous rumors about the place. Gee, I wonder what place this is. I've ascertained its location, but I'm hesitant to investigate further on my own. So I asked Professor Albright, pray lend me your aid. I see, but before I promise anything, I'll see the house with my own eyes. I understand you'll find it on the north side of town. Yes, we've actually been there already. Now, you know Therese has got to tie into this somehow.
Shall we begin?
Very well, let us pay it a visit straight away. As for whether or not I can cooperate, I will give you my answer there. Is this acceptable? Of course, thank you, Professor. I will go on ahead and meet you there. We're literally going to investigate the house where he was squeezed into this world. This is a very savory sort of thing to do. There you go. This is the house. I'm going to save. Everyone looking pretty meh on SP. I'll leave him where he is, I think. Okay. This is where Headmaster Yvonne was born and raised. According to the neighbors, it has lain abandoned for some 20 years now. Ominous indeed. Well, shall we let ourselves in? Of course. What the? Of course she did. She pushed all 4 of us down here. No one was walking behind her. She surprised all 4 of my party members.
Well, what is this place?
Ah, Professor Albright. I apologize for this little ruse.
Not so all bright, are you?
I'd recognize that voice anywhere. So, we meet again, Headmaster Yvonne.
When I heard you were looking into from the far reaches of hell, I knew your search would lead you here. And sure enough, you didn't disappoint me. Your mind is every bit as sharp as I thought it was.
You sent Lucia to keep an eye on me.
What a shame.
Yeah, too bad he couldn't scrutinize her.
A thirst for knowledge like yours would be such a terrible thing to waste. So, what do you say? Apprentice yourself to me, and I will overlook your little trespasses.
How kind of you. I refuse. I am, shall we say, philosophically opposed to your stance on knowledge. I believe that knowledge should be shared, not hoarded for one's.
Sorry, not hoarded for one's personal gain.
I thought you'd say as much. Most unfortunate, Cyrus. Most unfortunate. As you know, this is my house, and I don't get as many callers these days. A smart man like you knows what this means, yes? When you starve to death here, no one will be the wiser.
Especially not those 4 people back at the end you call friends. No one is going to come look for you or the 3 other people down there with you. You think I'll give up without a fight? You don't know me nearly well enough. Find my way out doesn't seem to be an option. How to get myself out of this predicament? Well, it's simple. We make a literal human tower. Also, a treasure chest just teleported in here. We got a bone. Wait, what? I just want to look around. Okay.
Professor?
Professor Albright. The voice, could it be?
Are you
Hold on,
okay?
Professor. I'll lower a rope. There you go. Climb on up. I just want to look around. It just asked me what the fuck was going on. Of course it's Cyrus. Oh, Professor, I'm so glad you're safe. Cyrus, you come all the way from Atlasdam, but why? I knew you were in danger, and so I came to warn you. It's quite enough, young lady. God damn. Okay. I knew Cyrus would come, but you have pluck for a girl your age. Yvonne, let her go at once. His clear hostage negotiations never factored into your scholarly pursuits. Mark my words, Cyrus. Stop meddling in my research, or the girl's life is forfeit. Oh, damn! And they did the death animation. Make for the cellars. How do we know that he's in the cellars? Why does everyone that's evil have to have a mansion, like, mandatorily? Just fuck it. I mean, to be fair, This game already basically started with the pretense that everyone who's evil basically is super rich and they're awful people for it. So yeah, I mean, fair enough. There's not a single nice rich person in this game. Even Heathcote and Ravis are kind of a little bit dastardly with it.
My turn.
Oh shit, these enemies are actually my level. Fuck. I actually have to be careful here. They're weak to daggers. Let's see. I think for my first turn I'm gonna donate.
Keep it up.
Oh lord. Okay, well they're weak.
I'll do my
They're
best.
pretty weak physically, so I guess I'm lucky there.
May the sacred flame
Weak to
shine
light.
forth.
Victory shall be mine.
Let's see. Dude, we should be able to beat these nerds up. Come on. There we go. Beat them up. One is weak to wind. Let's just try wind. I mean, he's already broken, so why not? Okay, that one's also weak to wind. This last one is going to be annoying. Oh, look at this. They're really gassing that one up. Okay.
I appreciate it.
Victory shall be
Alright, we
mine.
already did swords.
I will cut you down.
Well then. Ah! Bring about the miracle of healing.
Let's do... Well, one of them's about to wake up. Let's just get rid of them if we can. That went way better than I thought it would.
Out of my way.
Alright, same as before.
I appreciate
Oh, he's weak to it. Nice. Good shit. I'm getting lucky with
I'll
that.
do my best.
Alright, what can she do to him? Just daggers. Forget that. We'll strut.
Peacock strut.
And then we'll execute. Yeah, okay, so now that I know what they're weak to, killing them will be super easy. Therian's about to level up, so I need to make sure to have him low on SP by the next time we get into a fight. Wait, okay, here we go. Yvonne's cellar. Now this is actually the danger level place. Oh. Who would have thought this is right below his house? They know how to pick that real estate. Okay. Bright stone. And an enemy.
Let us fight with honor.
Out of my way.
Who's daggers? Whatever.
Keep it up.
The battle is truly joined.
So now there's a couple of different things I could do. I could break these back two right away. But what I really want to do is I want to get rid of this guy up front. So maybe they're all weak to arrows. Yep. So if you bring Hanit, you're completely in luck here.
I will not be defeated.
Okay, Peacock.
Peacock strut.
Now then.
Same shit. We'll have him steal.
I appreciate it. Really.
Because if this fight goes on another turn, I'm going to donate. Okay. So that's actually wasted SP right there because we were so efficient we killed the boss and they all leveled up. Good news is Olbrich leveled up, so he got all his SP back anyway. Huh. There's no treasure chest back there. Energizing pomegranate. We're getting some good items now, which is nice. We're not getting weak little shits. We're getting a lot of enemy encounters too, you know what I mean?
I'll make this quick.
Bows as well, okay.
Out of my way.
Fuck. None of them are weak to this. I'd rather just have him donate and then next turn just start stabbing.
Keep it up.
What is the logical course of action?
Okay. So now hopefully between... Okay, yeah.
I will not be defeated.
Just get some overhealing, and then hopefully between this and Arrow Storm, I'm hoping I can break all of them. Then next turn,
Victory shall be mine.
actually, I should just abide this turn. I actually fucked up. I should have done take aim this turn. So now he's gonna move. We'll have him steal SP. Oh, well, that sucks.
A torrent of arrows.
That is a really loud noise when it hits everyone at once. Holy shit.
What is the logical course of action?
We'll have Cyrus do this. Obviously, I'll have to boost him out of this because they really fucked with him there. There you go. It'll make him neutral, which is better than I could really ask for in this state.
Fatal touch.
Okay. Basically, Cyrus doing that is enough to beat most encounters here.
A passing.
Those meteor rods are really coming in handy. I can tell that was a good idea. Oh, nice. Sturdy quartz rod, which I think is worthless because we have way better stuff now. Let's see. Yep. Because I went ahead to other areas in the from later on in the game, and I have better equipment.
Time to teach you a lesson. What is the logical course of action?
Well, no, they're not going to be weak to lightning because they're thunder guards. They're going to be weak to wind.
My turn.
I appreciate it.
I actually meant to target the mage. I didn't press it in time. I don't know why I didn't. It's early, okay? It's early in the
Shall
morning.
be mine.
I'm figuring it out piece by piece. I'm getting there. Not at all concerned about this, by the way.
I will not be defeated. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Because the higher we get her healing stat, the more she's going to ridiculously overheal us for. So it's not like any of it really matters. He got hit perfectly down to his max HP, by the way, if I didn't mistake anything. I think he did.
I
It's
appreciate
pretty crazy when you really think about it.
My turn now.
Okay, anyway. Oops. I have never not once done that. Go into the wrong menu.
Now, what next? Nothing will
Okay, break. He'll break with, what's it called? Level slash.
How about you?
No time to abide.
Victory
So we'll just
shall
do
be
this.
mine. I will cut you down.
Out of my
Just
way.
lay on the AoEs.
What you say?
I always say AoEs, the fucking multi-targets. Alright, and you already know what's gonna happen with this. We've seen this one before. Do I even need to do it twice? Oh, fuck yeah. Like 8,000.
Thus ends your lesson.
Yeah, he's about to level up anyway, so it's all good. Yeah, I see that treasure chest. I'm not going back for it. Okay. This is obviously the boss. In case you haven't gotten the pattern yet, it's usually about an hour's worth of story, and then you jump into something else, and then that's kind of it. It's a pretty straightforward formula. It hasn't really diverted or changed so far. You pretty much know what you're getting into in every single story.
Cyrus!
Okay.
Sir.
You just couldn't leave well enough alone, could you? You disappoint me, Cyrus. I took you for a more logical man.
Headmaster Yvonne, what do you intend to do with her?
The girl went poking around in my secrets. I fear she can't be allowed to live.
It's the most anime thing to say ever.
And so I'll finish off teacher and student in one fell swoop.
You'll not lay a hand on my pupil. I'll see to that.
You seem terribly agitated, Cyrus. It's not good for the humors.
It's one of those blood crystals.
Ah! Now this is an interesting twist.
You will taste the power I summoned from the far reaches of hell!
I like this already. I knew his story was going to be lit.
I cannot fail.
Okay, he's weak to staff hits. Yeah, alright.
Well then,
Anyway,
bring about the miracle of healing.
let's just keep that going. Basically the whole fight.
Victory shall be mine! I will cut you down!
Okay, not swords.
Out of my way.
How about axe hits? They're weak to axes. I am glad I got saving grace. I can tell this is going to be really fun. I can tell we're going to be light years ahead. Do I try 1,000 spears? Yes. Okay. If it could ever hit the people I needed to, thank you. Nice. What can I have him do? Because I'm going to get rid of these two, so I think what I'll do is I'll shackle him so he can't deal ridiculous damage anymore.
I'll do my best.
Don't worry, I'm sure he's going to remove it in literally a turn.
Bring about the miracle of healing.
Interesting dilemma.
They're not going to move again next turn.
Nothing will fight.
Out of my way.
Maybe I'll just have him steal. It's a research fellow. Yeah, this is part of their
I
fellowship.
appreciate it. Really.
First we're doing interns in that other dude's story, now we're doing fucking fellows over here.
Well then,
Oh, great, he's silenced. I need him to level sweep. Level strike. So I need to remove that. What is it? Herb of Clamor? I think that's silence, right?
Have this.
Yes, okay.
What is the logical course of action?
I didn't get to Peacock Struck, but you know what? Fuck it.
How about you? My blade is unbent. Out of my way!
I'm surprised they didn't die. I really am. It's okay, they're not really doing much.
My turn now.
They're kind of just there, to be completely truthful.
Bring about the miracle of healing.
Out of my way.
The battle is truly joined.
1,000 spears. If he could ever hit. Okay, thank you.
What is the logical course of action?
I really appreciate that one. That's a no for me, dog. I'm okay with that. Okay, they're dead from that. Nice. That was a good play. Didn't expect Therion to actually do that. Alright, so we'll just analyze this man. He's weak to light. He has 50... What was that? 55? 57,000 health?
Oh, sacred light.
Alright, well, it's gonna take a while to break this man.
The battle is truly
So we know he's not weak to axes or swords. So what else is it? Bows? It's either gotta be what? Bow? No, it's gotta be bow. No. Daggers, I guess? Who would have thought?
I'll do my best.
Okay, well, we need to prep this man.
witchery.
We also need to cure that. So I could break him this turn. What I'll do... Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Here we go. This will be real simple.
Heal.
Rehabilitate.
Victory shall be mine.
I need to boost this. No, I can't. Whatever. Ideally, I need to give him the ability to get... Oh, wait, he gave himself 4 turns. Okay, that's perfect. I don't know how I ended up doing that. Maybe I have persistence on him. Spears, there's one other weapon type I'm forgetting. But I can't have Cyrus break him this turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, daggers, I was right. Okay. Armor corrosive level 2.
I see.
Interesting dynamic.
See, I could staff hit him. Yeah, I kind of have to. I had to put up the armor corrosive, though. I had no choice.
Now
So we'll cross strike.
I'll do my best.
Then I will have her restore his SP. Okay, this is gonna work out. This is gonna work out really nicely. Unfortunately, he has no elemental weakness really to even strike. So for him, we just use my favorite, good old lightning blast. Actually, what I did there was kind of dumb. I already see my mistake. Whatever.
I'm ready for you. I appreciate it. Really.
I'll not be defeated.
Yeah, because I could have used Peacock there, boosted Cyrus, and then on this same turn done something. But I mean, it's whatever. It's too late now.
Prepare yourself. There.
It's too late, so forget it.
the battle is truly joined.
And then obviously for him, we use Brand's Thunder.
Is unbent. I wreak havoc upon thee.
Yeah, I need to give him the ability to overload that. Physical strength has been augmented.
My turn.
Okay, share.
Keep it up.
The battle is truly
He
joined.
gained a new weakness, so it can't be bow? Oh, in the event, I'm gonna use this on him.
Ensnare them!
What is the logical course of action?
What is it? He has defense down and attack down. Okay. Actually, is it bow? No, it's fire. Okay, that's good. He's at 34,000, so we're gonna have to rinse repeat that a few more times.
No!
So there's nothing that he can do. So I guess I might as well just have him attack. Because he can't strike with it. Actually, I'm just gonna have him insight. I might as well. I'll have him insight.
Out of my way. I appreciate it. Really.
I'll do my best.
I'll have her do the really ridiculous thing of fully boosting healing them. So now they have 5,000.
Now,
We could break him. I'm not gonna break him. I'm gonna have Cyrus break, or Therian break them. So really, there's not much he can do this turn. Veteran soldier. I don't want to pay any money. Can I steal from him? I'll just have him rest. It's not really anything I can do this turn with him that's meaningful. So physical augmentation, I think, just boosted his defense and everything. So for this turn, I have to use Steel SP.
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna break him.
No!
Actually, shit, I should have had Ulbricht donate BP. Oh no, I can still do it. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Cross strike.
My turn now.
So this turn, I need to have her peacock. Oh, this is gonna be lit. I need to have her peacock here. He's gonna donate BP to Ulbricht.
I'm counting on you.
Okay. Now what he's gonna do, he's gonna overload. Why did I use Thunder when I knew he was weak to fire? I have no clue. Doesn't really matter. It's just a dumb decision. I could just have him hit for whatever his max is. Actually, no. Let's not. Let's do none of it. Armor corrosive.
I see.
I will not be defeated.
Okay. Now Shield Lion's Dance. He's gonna hit damage cap. I really fucked up. I need to give him surpassing power when I know I'm gonna fight a boss fight. Because he's gonna hit damage cap. This is almost a waste, but he hits it really easily. So I'm gonna give him that next time. Next boss I do.
I will not be
Because he's wasting all his turns boosting his stats instead of actually fighting. He hasn't really swung at us once.
Oh, sacred
And he's really weak too.
Now, what next? Great infernal to scorch the land.
Same thing. Steal
I
SP.
appreciate it.
Unfortunately, unless he's weak to Thunder, there's nothing that Ulbricht can do. He actually can't do anything this turn because he doesn't have enough. So I'll have him use an item on himself, I guess. I gotta buy more filler SP restoration items. So who's gonna break him? Here's what I'll do. I'm going to armor corrosive him
I see.
because I need to use BP this turn. Firestorm. I don't even want to let him move, period. That's my whole point. Is I'm not letting him move.
Oh, sacred light!
The battle is truly joined.
Okay.
Victory.
He won't be able to use Brand's Thunder, which kind of sucks. But he's about to die, so I might as well go all in as much as I can.
Out of my way.
Let's see.
I'm ready for you. I appreciate it.
2,000.
My turn now.
See, let's make every point count. So that way Cyrus can kind of clean up.
What is the logical course of action?
Now that rates you first.
Whoopee.
The land.
That wasn't bad at all. He didn't even get to move with all his enhanced strength. He didn't even get to do shit. So let me guess, is Lucia the real villain here? Preposterous. I am all powerful. I am eternal. Immortal.
What in
Immortal? Lies. They were all lies. Lies. Who lied to you? It cannot end like this. It must not. Professor?
You have my gratitude.
Cyrus, you saved my life.
Thank goodness.
Oh, Professor, I'm so glad you're... What have I done? A teacher endangering the life of his pupil. But I can reflect upon my failings another time. Now I must get you to safety. Yeah, Lucia is still going to be involved somehow. This is not going to be that simple.
Awake, are you?
Yes, Professor.
Therese. I must know what you saw and heard. You'll tell me, yes?
Yes, Professor. One day I heard the headmaster talking to someone in his office. I couldn't make out the other voice, but they were talking about you. They were saying they would see you dead. And so
You came all the way here to warn me.
Yes, Professor.
I see. Well, Therese. As your teacher, I must scold you for your most reckless and careless actions.
I understand, Professor.
But one thing is also clear. Were it not for your actions, I would have died in that dark pit. And so, as a man, I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thank you, Therese, from the bottom of my heart. But you must promise me one thing.
What is it, Professor?
In the future, pray consult someone you can trust before embarking on such a dangerous course of action.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I did learn from the best.
I suppose you did, didn't you?
Professor,
I must continue my journey, but I will send letters. Yes, I'll include assignments to keep your mind sharp.
Oh, okay. That sounds more like a punishment than anything else. But she's happy.
I look forward to that, Professor.
But I think we've talked enough for the day. You should rest.
Wait, Professor! The headmaster. He said one more thing.
What's this now?
He said that once you were out of the way, there was a place he would go.
Intriguing. And where might that be, pray tell? I appreciate your concern, but I will go there. I must. In a way, we are not so different, the headmaster
Oh
and
my
I.
god. Yes, indeed.
Professor,
We're not so different, you and I, Mr. Powers.
That unquenchable thirst for knowledge, bordering almost on obsession. And yet, our philosophies regarding the ultimate purpose of knowledge could not be more different. The headmaster used his position and prestige to hoard knowledge for his own foul ends. As an academic, I cannot forgive this. Knowledge is for one and all. We inherit the knowledge of our ancestors and pass it on to those who follow us. Only then is its true value realized. Headmaster Yvonne believed true knowledge should begin and end with him. He was wrong. Always remember this, Cyrus. Knowledge is a bounty to be shared by all.
bounty?
The more of us that possess true knowledge, the richer we all become. Those who seek knowledge must never forget this. That is what I believe. And those who would use their knowledge for nefarious ends must be stopped.
So, it would be wrong of me to keep this to myself. The headmaster said he was headed to the town of Dust.
Oh, already been there.
I see. Thank you, Cyrus. Do not worry. Your teacher will not make the same mistake twice. When I act, I will exercise due caution.
I can believe you this time?
Please do, my dear girl.
If you say so, then I shall see you when you return.
You have my word.
So is Lucia like an
I'll arrange for
unwilling
someone to come
participant?
to you until your
Or
strength returns.
what? Because she seemed kind of reluctant to throw him down there. So I guess we'll figure that out, obviously. Obviously, they're not just going to have her disappear from the story. Oh, okay, that's it. Alright, head southwest out of town.
Duskbarrow.
Finally get some lore
Whatever
about
did
it.
the headmaster seek there? Judging from his transformation to that dreadful beast, the power he obtained was an unholy one indeed. Is it possible that the tome holds not only the secrets to death, but new forms of life? And yet, I find it hard to believe that transforming himself into a demon was the headmaster's ultimate
Yeah,
goal.
that's why he said it was lies.
After all, did he not say he was betrayed? And the original copy of the tome is still nowhere to be found.
I like this theme.
So many questions remain. But now I know where I can find the answers. On to Duskbarrow, and whatever dark secrets await me there.
How come they make it sound so ominous? When actually the town is very similar to the town of hunters. So Cyrus of Stoneguard, behind having witnessed with his own eyes the nightmarish powers contained within the pages of that baleful tome, what do Yvonne and his cohorts truly seek? Whether he was ready to face them or not, Cyrus would find his answers in Duskbarrow. Okay. Professor, that monster. You speak of Headmaster Yvonne. Yes, he seemed just a normal person, and then some monsters are created in laboratories, so it is certainly possible to transform a man into one. There will always be people prepared to use knowledge for vile ends. I never thought knowledge to be so frightening. Yes, but remember that while it can serve evil, it is also the weapon we need to defeat that same evil. I mean, it all depends on who uses it. Precisely. That is why, you see, the pursuit of knowledge demands virtue and integrity. Knowledge nobly won can be shared for the benefit of all men. I warrant that if it had been you who had found that knowledge, you would have known how to use it for good. Such glowing praise, you flatter me, dear lady. Okay, let's save. Yeah, as you can see, I've already been to Duskfire. So I can teleport to it. Let's just see, what level is his final story? 45. And Ulbrich's is also 45. Was Therion's, where we're at it? 45. So it looks like the final stories are all 45. So we can actually do Ophelia's Chapter 3. So I think what I'll do is I'll clean up these 3 stories over here, because after that, where's Primrose? What level's Primrose? 40, okay. And Tressa, yeah, we'll clean up these 3 characters here, just to make it sort of a little more well-rounded and evened out.